What is up, bros and broettes? I am Inkslasher 44, and today we are looking at a negative video about Advanced Warfare. Actually, a video Drifter made talking about the negative things in Advanced Warfare made me want to make this. A few things that he said I agreed with, but I wanted to take a whole new direction to this. Every video I make about Advanced Warfare or Call of Duty is generally speaking a positive thing, and for once I wanted to look at the negative aspects of Advanced Warfare, because there's a few, and I'd really just like to focus on those, just because next time Sledgehammer makes a Call of Duty game, I want it to be perfect, and I do really think Advanced Warfare is a very good game, but it definitely has its problems. But I actually think they could be fixed this game if they really focus their energy on it, but I don't know if they're into that or they're super focused on making the next Advanced Warfare 2 or whatever they're gonna call it, Super Advanced Warfare or something like that. But so I have four really kind of areas I've broken it down to. The first one is the biggest one. I like this one is the one thing that I think if they fixed, and they can so easily fix this in this game would be so much better, and it's weapon balance. I don't know how many of you have noticed this, but this is the worst weapon balanced game since Call of Duty World at War. I'm not kidding you. This game is horrible for weapon balance. We have two god guns in this game. You have the ASM-1 and the BAL. Like, these two guns are so ridiculously good. Like, the ASM-1 has a ridiculously long 3-kill range with a stupid high fire rate. The BAL has, well, it had more or less recoil before, but it still has barely any recoil with a good damage profile with a fast fire rate with barely any recoil. Like, it's just not fair. Like, those two guns are just far too good compared to the other weapons in the game. If we look back in the past at a game like Call of Duty, I guess I'm comparing Advanced Warfare to Call of Duty Ghosts or Black Ops 2. Those two games had amazing gun balance. I could use any single gun in those games and exceed with them, do very well with them. Whereas in this game, you pick up the MK14, you pick up the EPM3, and they are just complete and utter garbage. Just complete balderdash, and you can't use them whatsoever, and I really wish they would fix that, because if you look at a game like Ghost, like the Honey Badger, it's very comparative to the R5. Like, they all have their circumstances are good, and like of course there's the guns like the MTAR or the Vector in Ghost that were very good, but the other guns were very, like, you could compare them. Like, you could really use any gun in that game and do well. That's pretty much the only thing Ghost did well, in my opinion, but that's for another day. So that's the first thing. Balance those damn weapons. The next thing I want to talk about is the movement. The movement has a lot of bad aspects to it, yet it has some pretty good ones too. So the first thing I'd like to talk about, this is what I like. I like to call it the pogo stick movement. You guys have heard me talk about this before, and basically what it is the hippity hop mentality of Advanced Warfare, where you can just basically travel through the air for minutes or hours on end and aim while you're jumping through the air and just get kills while you're flying through the air. This does a few things. It makes scuff controllers or playing claw incredibly good, because what playing claw did is made you able to jump shot in past Call of Duty games. Jump shotting is still in this game, but you can just go way higher through the air and move that much faster, and because of that, this jump shotting thing in this game has become incredibly effective, and because of that, the pogo stick movement is just, it's almost overpowered if you look at it that way. Yet, the one thing I must say about the movement that I wish stayed going into Black Ops 2 is the side strafe. I've said this since the game came out. The side strafe where you're running and you can kind of side strafe through a doorway to your left or right, I really like that. The reason being is because if someone's shooting at you and you want to get around a corner so they can't shoot at you and you can just fast side strafe, I think that adds a whole other aspect of skill to the game, and I really like that, and I wish they would have kept it. They didn't, which is interesting. We'll see how that works in Black Ops 3, but anyway, on to the next thing. So the next thing is Killstreaks. Killstreaks, I honestly have said this since Modern Warfare 2, Killstreaks are the most important thing in a Call of Duty game. Yes, not the guns, not the maps, the Killstreaks. And here's why. You gotta have something to play for. Modern Warfare 2 is famous for being the most fun Call of Duty game. So is COD 4 kind of, but the reason why I believe Modern Warfare 2 was so awesome is because you had the ridiculously overpowered kill streaks. You had the nuke, you had the AC-130, you had the chopper gunner that were impossible to get. They weren't very hard to get, but when you got them, you just destroyed everyone. Literally, with the nuke in that game, you literally just destroyed everyone. And when things are like that in a game that just do so so well. It gives you something to play for, and when you get them, it gives you that positive feedback loop. And if you look at video games nowadays, look at mobile games, look at frickin' Candy Crush. All that game is a positive feedback loop. You move candies around, you beat a level, oh, you can move further, look, you passed your friend. It's a constant positive feedback loop. Getting a kill streak, positive feedback loop. It's literally, I think, the single reason why Call of Duty is so successful is because of the kill streaks. And if we look at the kill streaks in Advanced Warfare, they are so weak. Like the Warbird, your gun overheats so quickly. The Paladin, yeah, it's an alright kill streak, but it doesn't last long enough. Let's look at the Sentry. The Sentry gun doesn't even move by itself unless you put a goddamn attachment on it. That is, I don't know who thought of that. Who was in the boardroom and that's like, well, I have an idea for this kill streak, Bob. We just take the Sentry gun, make it do absolutely nothing. Make it look like a floppy dick and hang over and do absolutely nothing. Even when you've used all these points you've gotten from killing people, it still does nothing. I don't know who thought of that, but brutal idea. That's something that I think they can't really fix in this game, but for the next game, just slap in a ton of kill streaks into Advanced Warfare 2 and make it so they're super strong. Maybe make it harder to get, but make them good. So the next thing I want to talk about, it's not really a bad thing, it's just not as good as past Call of Duty games, is the class setups. The class setups aren't that great in this game, and Drifter said this, and he's the one that kind of brought it to attention for me. The Pick 13 system is bad. Reason being, again, it takes focus away from the kill streaks and puts them into making your class. And the problem with this is there are certain perks and attachments that are incredibly good in this game. One of them being Blast Suppressor. Blast Suppressor is too damn good. All they had to do is make it so exo movements don't appear on the minimap, and Blast Suppressor is useless, and it frees up some area in a class, gives you a chance to use a 4th kill streak, gives you this, gives you that in a class setup. But because there's these overpowered things such as a foregrip, like a foregrip is the hugely good attachment in this game. I think in Black Ops 3 it's going to be rapid fire, but don't quote me on that yet. We'll see when that game actually comes out. But because there's these overpowered things, and because you can push these overpowered things in your class, by taking away a kill streak, it again takes away from the kill streaks in the game, and I don't like that. And one more thing I can say about the kill streaks before I wrap up this video is that Call of Duty Ghost had the same problem. Call of Duty Ghost kill streaks were complete garbage. They didn't do anything. The only one that was actually somewhat good was the dog that followed you around and protected you, and most people just considered that overpowered anyway. But there weren't any good kill streaks. So I'm looking forward to Black Ops 3, maybe getting some good kill streak, getting some motherships, that kind of thing. But like I said, overall, I really do like Advanced Warfare as a game. The things that I'd like to see fixed are the pogo stick movement, the weapon balance, better kill streaks, and a better create a class system. Other than that, I think Advanced Warfare is a great game, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. What don't you like about Advanced Warfare? I think a lot of you guys are going to say the pogo stick movement, but I'm still curious to see what you guys think. So like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment letting me know what you think. Check me out on Twitch and Twitter, link in the description, and subscribe to join the Ink Army. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, peace out.